Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss. And today's bike vlog, I want to talk about your pace, your intensity. You know, if you've seen my other videos about cardio and stuff, you'll know that like the zone 2 cardio. And zone 2 cardio is kind of the pace I'm doing right now, where you're able to talk and, you know, I think the way Google described it was like heart rate of like 60 to 80 or something. And, you know, it's zone 2 seems like it's just time based, you know, decent pace, nothing crazy where you're exhausting yourself, but enough to where you're getting a good pump, you know. So that's a pace, you know, and it's going to be different depending on the cardio you do. I feel like on the bike you can have a lower pace because it's lower intensity, it's less stress, and you're going for a long period of time. You know, if you aren't doing the bike, if you're just starting off with, say, speed walking or fast walking, for you to really start to lose weight, you have to maintain a good pace. You know, and you're gonna want to move your arms when you're doing it. You want to do it to where, you know, you can feel your core. And when you do it, you want to tighten your core, especially like fast walking. You always want to have a tight core. But the different exercises, they're all going to require a different kind of pace or intensity. And obviously, when you first start your workouts, whatever you pick, don't worry about no intensity or anything like that. You want to get in the motion. You want to get into the groove. You want to get used to doing that specific cardio. You want to set your pace. Because once you've set your pace, you have that established. You know how the workout feels. You know how you need to move to get the sweat you wanted. You know, like I said, I did this time-based where I added more time, but you use the time. You know, when you're 20 minutes in, how do you feel? How tired are you? How's your breathing? What's your sweat level? All those different things you take in factor for your pace. So you know by your third or fourth week, this is the pace I'm at. Do I need to improve the pace? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to speed up? Do I need to incorporate something else? And that's all stuff you're going to learn over time, but it's something you're going to want to track and improve upon. And that's where the intensity is going to come into play. So, say you're doing an hour on the bike, and you've set your pace, and you know how, you know, like me, for my pace, I use the speed. So right now I've been doing 18 to 19 miles per hour. So if I look at my speed and I notice, hey, it's dipping below that, I need to move faster. If I'm going really fast and I feel it and I hit 20, 21, I'll up the resistance, or I'll start to go faster. And those are little things that I learned to incorporate because I found my pace, I set my pace, and I understand what I want to achieve with that pace. Now, one of the main ways I've been using intensity, and I just kind of started doing this within the last 2 months, was I'd set the last 20 minutes on the bike. I'll increase the resistance. I'll increase it to like 1 or 2 more than what it is right now, just to like give me a good resistance. But then I increase the pace to go 19, 18 miles per hour. So now I'm going at a faster pace than I was before. So if my pace set is 18, I increase the resistance. Now I'm still doing 18, and it's hard. And I'm going really fast, and I'm going, and my thighs start to hurt. And that's called, you know, intensity, increasing your intensity. And I feel like incorporating that in the latter half of your cardio, I think near the end, you know, when you first do it and you're not familiar with it, but you feel like you've set a good pace, what you want to do is start with 5 minutes, start with 10 minutes. If you're speed walking, power walking, you've done it now for a month, when you know, hey, this is my last 5 minutes, try and jog, try and sprint. When you're on the bike and you know, hey, it's my last 10 minutes, start going faster. increase your heart rate, increase that blood flow. And I've noticed that by starting to increase the intensity near the end, you know, it's adding on an extra, 100 to 200 calories burned. It's adding on, just the better overall quality of feeling. I get done, and initially, I get done, and I'm breathing more heavy, but, after the bike, I go straight into the freeways. And I've noticed by increasing the intensity at the end for those 20 minutes, I am able to hit those free weights at such a level. I'm hitting them hard, and I feel like I have more adrenaline, more just energy overall. And I feel like that's due to increasing that intensity at the end, upping the pace, and knowing your limits. You don't want to get to the point where you want to do 20 more minutes of intensity and you get to 10 minutes and you feel like, oh shit, I can't do it. You want to gauge yourself. You want to test the time. That's why I said start slower, increasing the pace, especially once you're used to the pace. Because once you're used to your certain pace, it's going to be easier to understand how to add time, how to add the intensity you want, and feeling the difference in that aspect. Now, other things that you can do with that, I thought about doing, but I don't know how much it would help on the bike. I wanted to get a weighted vest or something, but I'm not really moving my body on the bike. But weighted vests and wearing weights while you walk, got top tier. And I recommend if that is your weight loss right now, it's just outside walking, get some extra weight in there. Kind of want to do that with the push-ups. I feel like the push-ups have been getting a little bit easier, and all I've been doing is increasing the time and how long I've been holding them. And I kind of want to see maybe doing some weights. I think I'll start with a backpack though. Put some fucking shit in there and see how I do with that. But so with that though, I wanted to segue into, your pace and intensity is not just with your cardio. It's going to be with all aspects of your workout. When I first started doing this, I was just doing the bike. I was just doing the cardio. And then within 3 or 4 months, I was like, man, maybe I incorporate some free weights. Now I'm doing 2 hours of the bike, 30 minutes of weights, push-ups, and the cardio is going to be your main factor for losing the weight. But the weights, it's going to help tone you up. I think that might be another bike vlog right there. Have to write that one down. But with the weights, it's the same concept. For me, so far, I've just been increasing the reps, the time. I'm doing 100 of these, and I'm doing 3 sets of bicep curls or whatever. I think I have 5 or 6 weight workouts I do, and I do the push-ups. But with that, once those start to feel easier, you add reps, you add time, eventually you'll increase the weight. And let me tell you, unless you're trying to just be ridiculously jacked, I haven't increased the weight in a year. I'm still using the 15s. And you know what I'm saying? You can't see it here, but I've actually have a decently cut up arm. Nothing crazy. Still plenty of fat on there. But increasing the intensity and setting a good pace overall with all of your aspects of your workout, not just cardio, but push-ups, everything. I'm almost able to do 100 push-ups a day. I've been doing 40 in the morning and 40 at night, but I think I did 50 yesterday. But I was doing them kind of fast. So I'm gonna end on this note with the push-ups. Is once I've gotten to this level where in the morning, I'll pump out fast push-ups. When you do fast push-ups, it just helps your endurance. So sometimes I'll do 50 or 60, but I'm doing them really fast. Vice versa, at night, before I go to work, I'll do some push-ups, but I'll do them low and slow, I say. What I mean by that is, I'll go down, and I'll count to 2, and I'll go back up. And with those, I think I was able to do 40 last night, and I almost fell. You know, I almost fell over, hitting like 38. I was like, you know. But it's little things like that that are going to help you on your journey. Well, I hope I motivated somebody and hope you start your weight loss journey today. Stay positive.